I am walking to Kuvia. If you don't know what that is, it's a tradition here at U Chicago where students get up at 5:30 a.m. and go to the gym Monday through Friday for 1 week to collectively do some exercise. I don't know exactly what kind of exercise this is going to be. I've never done this before. This is my 4th year at this school, so I figured it was time to try this tradition. And also, I figured it was time that I try doing a vlog. So that's what this is. I don't know how you got here if you did not know that, but I don't know a whole lot of people that would feel comfortable putting in this vlog. So there might not be a huge number of, friendly shenanigans like there are in many other vlogs. I should mention, by the way, that I was inspired to do this by NerdsRL, stage name Cassandra Croft, shout out, and I decided I wanted to do the same thing because, for many of the same reasons as she always talks about having wanted to do it, because it helps my family, keeps the tabs on where I am, how I'm doing, and because I'll be able to look back on this and remember some of what my college days were like. I was considering waiting until after college to start doing this because, frankly, I have way too much homework to do. But I figured I wanted at least some memories of what was going on when I was in college. So that's what we're here for, making some memories here at Kuvia. Now, as I said, I have way too much homework to do, so there got to be some rules, or else I'm never going to actually stick with this. So the rules are, I'm going to upload at least one video every 3rd day, and it's going to be at least 2 minutes long. And at least 1 minute of this has to come from footage that I took outside of my bedroom, because otherwise I'm probably just going to end up holding this out in front of my face at 11:30 at night, talking for 2 minutes about something stupid and then uploading it to YouTube. But I want to get, some pictures and audio of stuff that's actually going on around me. Otherwise, why have a vlog? It would be just as good to have a written blog somewhere. Which, by the way, I already do. I keep a sort of journal, but I thought it would be useful to try a vlog as well. Anyway, so there might not be a huge number of people in here, like I said, so you might end up just getting a lot of random shots of me doing stuff during my day, which I'm going to say that's fine to start with, because I think it would just be too hard for me to try to actually talk to people and get them to be in the vlog and stuff like that. Alright, hopefully that gives you some idea of what to expect, and hopefully I'll get some footage when I get to the gym for Kuvia, which, by the way, is short for Kuvia Sungner Kangaiko, which is a combination of an Inuit word for pursuit of happiness and a Japanese word for a winter training tradition. Alright, so this is the gym. Cool. There's some pretty cool posters, I guess banners, for the banner competition. All the houses have to make one of these. That looks pretty cool. Alright, so it occurs to me that yesterday I made 2 very big mistakes when I was doing my vlogging. I was using the front camera, which apparently is actually worse resolution than the back one, which I'm using right now. And I was holding the camera vertically, which, that's a major no-no. I didn't realize it at the time because, if you don't know already, I'm filming with my cell phone, which I just got a smartphone recently, so I'm not very used to it yet. And, you know, it seems natural to hold it vertically when you're taking video, but apparently that's bad. Anyway, second day of Kuvia. Bye. So I have kind of a cool story for you. I was on the shuttle, the university shuttle system last night, coming back from Taekwondo practice. And I saw someone there that I hadn't seen in like 6 months, 9 months, something like that. Someone that I was friends with when I was studying abroad. I went to Barcelona. And I was like, hey, how's it going? And so we talked on the way back. It got to be my stop, and I was like, okay, I didn't really get to talk about everything that I wanted to. I started getting off, and then she was like, oh yeah, this is my stop too. I was like, oh great. So we both get off, and we keep walking. So then I get outside my apartment, just a couple blocks away from the stop. And I was like, okay, well that was cool. So maybe we can say goodbye now, and that'd be fine. I feel like I've caught up with this person's life. So I kind of stop outside and look at the apartment a couple times, and then she was like, wait, do you live here? And I was like, wait, do you live here? And she's like, are you shitting me right now? So basically, I discovered that I'd been living across the hall from one of my really good friends from study abroad for a week and a half without realizing it. Which I guess isn't surprising necessarily, because we don't really talk much to our neighbors, but it was still kind of funny. I can't believe it's update day already, and I haven't shown you my room yet. So, here we are. I wanted to do this before my roommates get home because for all I know, they think vlogging is really super weird. For all I know, I think vlogging is really super weird. This has been harder than expected, to be honest. I was expecting, after having watched Cassandra do so much vlogging, that I would kind of understand what the challenges are, and I'd be like, oh, so she says, oh yeah, just vlogging here, or whatever. What was her phrase? Just talking to a camera. That I would be able to get past that faster for having seen that, but honestly, it is weird to have other people watching you vlog. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see if I can give you a quick tour of my room. Here we have... Most of these decorations on the wall aren't mine. They're from the person who actually rented the room. Right now, it's just being sublet to me. So, we have some nice pictures, some decorations. I guess she's from Pittsburgh. This is my viola. I have to practice that really soon, so I'm going to try to keep this fairly short. So yeah, I've got kind of a nice setup in here. It's pretty cozy. I like it. Alright, so I just finished editing together the clips from the last 3 days, and there's more footage than I expected by a lot. So if you watched through that, thanks. I hope you got something out of it. I hope maybe it made you smile or it helped you learn something. In any case, I think that was probably going to be one of the longer videos I put up for a while. I was going to record a sign-off using my webcam on my laptop over there, but I can't figure out how to work it. So yeah, I'm not using the greatest equipment right now. I have this camera, but I think it's actually worse quality than my phone, so this is what I've actually been using to record. And then there's a webcam, but I can't figure out how to use that. Not the best equipment, not the best hardware, but it's actually kind of impressive that I just had that lying around and I could start this project just kind of on a whim. Although it wasn't exactly on a whim. I actually want to go into a little bit more detail about why I decided to start vlogging. I already mentioned helping my family keep up with what I'm doing and trying to create some memories that I can look back on. But there's other stuff too. For one thing, obviously, I don't get very many opportunities to see myself in third person. So, you know, recording myself, editing myself, kind of thinking about myself from the perspective of someone else, I think that's going to be really interesting. It'll also be good to have a place to send people that want to get to know me online. Like, if for whatever reason, I don't know, I need to room with somebody for VidCon next year, I can say, hey, check out my channel, I'm a real person. And as you can tell, there have already been a lot of cuts in this video so far, so I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity here to practice storytelling and verbal communication and that kind of thing, which I sorely need. So that will be another advantage. And then lastly, I think it's just going to be a really great motivation to do interesting things with my life and make friends with interesting people. If there's this little camera watching me sometimes, I'm going to have an extra kick to do something extra that day. So those are all reasons that I think vlogging will help me. If you think watching these videos will help you, then by all means go for it. I probably have a ways to go before I reach that point though, so in case you did watch this video, thanks, and I'll see you next time.